Hello, hello, my lovelies. Today is a weird day. I found out that Andrew Tate got arrested, and the way that it happened was just too funny not to talk about. So we're going to be talking about it. Without any further ado, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's jump into this. Roll the intro. Welcome back. Now, if you don't know who Andrew Tate is, well, he's been a very controversial figure on the internet for about a couple of years now. He's mostly popular with teenage boys that, basically they have no bitches. I mean, that's what they tell me, that they have that I have no bitches, which I'm glad I don't, because I'm in a relationship. So I hope I don't have any bitches. So, or fatherless. Which is still dumb. Like, yeah, some people have a father, don't have a father. Why does that matter? Anyway, he calls himself the top G, that he's like the alpha male, basically very misogynistic, and he's gotten in trouble for some things, or it's rumored that he got in trouble for this on the screen before, or this was happening, and no one was able to prove it. So, we didn't know this, but the Romanian police were actually building a case against him based off of these allegations and rumors, because again, that's what they were at the time. I'm not spreading misinformation. This is, all alleged until proven guilty, of course. So, this whole situation came out of nowhere, seemingly, and there's a climate change activist named Greta Thunberg. She has been kind of popular on and off, and I haven't heard anything recently about her in the news until just now with this situation. And it started with a tweet from Andrew Tate, who decided to antagonize a 19-year-old climate change activist for what reason? I guess that's what the top G does.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
I don't know what top G means, but it sounds like a disease. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like a disease. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read off the tweet. It says, and I quote, and I will be putting it up here. Hello, Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16.8 OL quad turbo. My 2... He really had to capitalize it. Maybe I should do this with a Andrew Tate impression. This is going to be horrible, so buckle up, everybody. Hello, Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 0.0L quad turbo. My 2, name them, count them, 2 Ferraris.
With the addition of 2, count them, 2 marshmallows.
812 Compenzino have 6.5L V12s. This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send you a complete list of my car collection and their responsive enormous emissions. I know that was terrible, but I feel like that was giving the right energy for Andrew Tate, if you know what I mean. I feel like that was giving the right energy, just the right energy. So Greta Thunberg claps back essentially with this one. Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldenergy@getalife.com.
That's the wrong number.
And this is the tweet that would lead to Andrew Tate's downfall. But what happens next? I know you're probably saying, well, what does this have to do? How did this end up with him getting arrested? Well, I'm gonna tell you, and this is really freaking hilarious. Well, what does he do about this? He tells her, how dare you? And then he makes a video of him trying to flex on Greta about, like, how much he doesn't give a shit about the environment and that it's somehow connected to the Matrix. And that he makes this video talking about how Greta's been brainwashed by the Matrix, the people in the Matrix, that she's just following how she's conditioned, and that he doesn't really blame her. And then he has one of his people bring in 2 boxes of pizza. And I'm going to tell you after I roll the clip how these pizza boxes are involved. So let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Release some greenhouse gases. I'm obviously a stranger to online controversy. It's not something I often do. But now, the mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines which run on dead dinosaurs have an enormous emission profile. And she replied by telling me her own email address. Greta's email address is, I have small dick energy. Why would that be your own email address, Greta? Strange. I mean, also I don't want to assume her gender. It's 50-50, but it is what it is. I'm not actually mad at Greta. Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled. Thank you. So, I'm not actually mad at Greta, right? Because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good. Someone has sat her down and convinced her to try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot. And then, because I called her out on it, the global Matrix got this bot farm to like and retweet and all this bot commenting to try and pretend that her telling me that she has a small dick in her own email address somehow teaches me no lessons. Welcome to a new episode of The Clown Show. But now I know, at least, that Greta, with a little hate-filled face, bitter, sitting somewhere without the heating on, in the cold, a little shivering, use my tweets, which is going to make my Twitter account far more fun into eternity.
So, based on the clip, you can see all the just pure, unadulterated cringe happening in this video. One, how does this guy think that he's cool? I was laughing the whole way the first time I watched this video. How does he think that how does he think that this is like top G behavior? This is how an alpha behaves. An alpha responds to a 19-year-old's dig on Twitter. This is how a real man acts.
Hey, suck it up! Be a man and rub some dirt in it!
So the pizza boxes, apparently, according to several people on Twitter, the Romanian police have been building a case since spring, and they had been waiting for an opportunity for a confirmation that Andrew and his brother Tristan were in Romania. Because, again, looking back at everything before, Andrew Tate kind of bragged about how how the top G has a relationship with the Romanian government and that the laws are more lax there, and that basically just trying to flex and say that he's going to get away with anything, including murder, essentially. And so the irony is that with these pizza boxes, the Romanian police had the information that they needed in order to raid Andrew and Tristan's house that they were staying in, because the pizza boxes were from a place called Jerry's Pizza that is in Romania. So the pizza box dig about how he's not going to recycle the cardboard, if he would have just kept that bit out of it, I'm sure Andrew Tate would still be fighting with Greta on Twitter right now.
Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
But yeah, this got Andrew and Tristan's house raided, and they are held on these charges, I have to censor them because you know how Big Daddy YouTube is. We have to censor things here on this channel. I'm sorry, we have to. So, yeah. This is the funniest situation ever to happen. Which, the day that this happened was such a crazy day. I'm filming this a couple days later after the whole situation, just so I could look into everything and make sure I was getting everything right. This is the weirdest situation to happen, and this is kind of like a history nerd thing about me. You know that they didn't get Al Capone for, you know, hurting people, you know, all the stuff that he was running, you know, he didn't get in trouble for that. Al Capone got away with so much, and the thing that pinned the government on him was his taxes. Al Capone went to jail for tax evasion. And we all know what Al Capone did. It's like dumb ways to get caught. Instead of like dumb ways to die, it's like dumb ways to be a criminal. So many dumb ways to crime. There we go. It's so many dumb ways to crime. I gotta get a remix of that made. Someone with a much better singing voice than me, please make this. I will applaud you. So many dumb ways to crime. But yeah, this whole situation just reminds me of that. It's like this big, infamous person that you know is really freaking shady and is running a lot of shady-ass businesses, like his Hustlers University and his whole thing about how he has ways to help guys get women. Like, and these are courses you pay for, like, really scamming things like NFTs. Ew. No wonder he wanted to take a dig at a climate activist as soon as I seen that he supports NFTs. Like, I didn't want to look into Andrew Tate at all, but I wanted to look into his shady businesses because it was reminding me so much of Al Capone that I'm like, yeah, this guy's caught up in a lot of shady businesses like Al Capone was. It's like a weird historical parallel of just weird ways that you know infamous people have been caught. It's like, it's so strange, but it's so funny at the same time. Like, how is this the icing on the cake? And plus, like, so many people died. The day that this happened, like, we lost Barbara Walters, Pele, so many people yesterday. Like, 4 different celebrities died. And then Kanye West, I guess, is missing? And Jeffree Star is exposing the Illuminati? Which, I don't know about the whole Illuminati thing. Honestly, I don't know about it. You know, I'm open to the concept if you give me concrete proof that it exists. But as far as I've looked into it, I'm on the fence about the whole Illuminati thing. Do I believe there's things that the government and celebrities hide behind? Yes. But do I think it's to the point that Beyonce is naming her kid to be like the next leader of the Church of Illuminati and is being praised like a goddess? I don't think so. You know, a lot of singers throughout history and actors have used religious symbology in their works of art and have put their own takes on it and have kind of subverted images. Like, why do you think white Jesus exists? I'm not going to get into the rest of that today, but yeah, Andrew Tate getting arrested, so many people died, Jeffree Star exposed, like, all this stuff happened, like, within the last 2 days, and it's insane. And I wanted to kind of touch on that at the end of this, because I don't think I'd ever make a video about all of that, unless I'm talking about it with something else. So that's why I'm talking about it. As for, like, all these people dying, I hope their families are okay. Rest in peace. I may not have been aware of a couple of the people, but I knew who Pele was. I knew who Barbara Walters was, of course. Like, I knew who a couple of the people were. And it might have skipped my mind because we've lost so many celebrities this month. Like, we've lost a lot of people this month. So if I forget somebody or their name doesn't cross my mind right now, I'm sorry. I mean, we've lost a lot of people. We lost the Green Ranger this month. We lost so many people. Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy still hurts. Kevin Conroy was my Batman. The Arkham Asylum games, the animated series, like, Kevin Conroy was a real G. He was the GOAT. So, yeah, that one still hurts a little bit. Also Twitch boss, like, so many people, man, like, yeah. And I think that's it. I think that's it. If there's like an update, I mean, she did kind of clap back and say this is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes, which was savage. Which was savage, and there is rumors that it wasn't this whole tweet war with Greta that caused Andrew to get arrested, but it's a really funny coincidence. It's a really funny coincidence when you look at it. Even if it wasn't their smoking gun, it's still kind of funny that the last person for him to have beef with is a 19-year-old girl on Twitter. I think the irony is just that flavor of delicious. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the situation. I just find this whole thing funny. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I honestly do believe that this is a good thing because of what they're being accused with. Regardless if they're proven guilty or not, like, they are running some shady ass businesses, and Andrew Tate, I do believe, in my opinion, is a terrible person. So I think this is a good day. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you haven't already, please hit the likes and hit the subscribe buttons. It does help out my channel after all, especially since we are now in the new year. This is my first video of 2023. And I'm going to be getting a new phone soon because I am recording this again on somebody else's phone while I have them here. So I'm trying to get a video out for you all, but I'm going to be getting a new phone this week, hopefully. And then I can start making videos as I used to because I actually got my laptop fixed. So I can make scripts again, so I can make more movie reviews, book reviews, those kinds of things. And I'm really excited for what the new year has to bring. So, yeah, let me know what your guys' New Year's resolutions are. Happy New Year's, if you celebrated it recently or not. So, yeah. And all the links to my socials are in my channel's link tree, so if you want to go check those out, you don't have to be obligated to, but it does help. I guess, apparently it's supposed to help your social medias, so yeah, if you want to, go check those out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I love you all so damn much, and I hope you have the best day. Bye.